Hi, I'm Brian from DocuVan, and I'm here with Cindy from the Yarra Valley. Cindy's an artist and she's brought in some work, and we're going to use them on the WideTEK 36 and hopefully show you why it's such an amazing machine. So,
I've got a project doing at the moment where I want to convert my paintings into other mediums.
okay.
So scanning them with colour accuracy is what I'm looking for.
Right, okay. So you want to take these designs and say put them onto fabric, or is that the sort of thing?
Yeah, I want to take, say, this design and be able to reproduce it,
right,
and onto fabric.
Yep.
and larger, a lot larger than a standard size painting.
Okay, so I think that's a really good point that you bring up about using the scanner for this type of process, because the thing that this unit does very well, say compared to a camera, is it's a closed loop system. So it's ICC profiled, it has its own light source, and we can basically put artwork under here onto this platen, which we'll show you in more detail later. And up to 36 inches wide, up to 2.4 metres long, and what we'll capture is all of the subtle details, very accurate colour, no distortion, there's no lens, you're not photographing this from a single point, you're not incurring any issues with fall off that you would with a camera, because you've got 36-inch wide scanning head. This unit has standard lighting, so it will give you a flat normal scanning lighting, but it also has 3D lighting, which will allow us to bring up any texture on the surface of the painting. I think you've got a couple of paintings here that really show that, so we'll be able to show everyone how that works. And so we've loaded the artwork onto the platen.
Yeah, great.
And what we'll now do is we'll come to the touchscreen. The whole machine is run on a touchscreen. We're currently using a piece of artwork which is a bit bigger than 20 inches. So we'll set it to 30 inches.
Yes.
Options is quality. So we're going to use the native colour space for the machine, but there are two other choices, Adobe RGB and sRGB. The native is the most accurate. 24-bit colour. We can choose 8-bit colour, grayscale, halftone, binary. Obviously we want colour.
Yes.
And ICC profile on, which is going to give us the factory controlled matching of the colour to the lights.
Okay, fantastic, yep.
And then really the only other choice is 300 or 600, so we'll go 600.
Yeah, I'm interested in the bit largest quality I can get, so I can scale it up.
It's going to be equivalent to like about a 200 megapixel camera. So that's about the relevance of the 600 dots per inch over such a large piece of artwork.
Okay. And you know the image size, the maximum size? One of my printers prints at 150 dpi and like a canvas stock.
You'd be able to print obviously easily as big as the original artwork.
Yes.
But to be honest, probably a factor of 4 or 5 times larger than that.
Yes.
Yeah. About 20 different levels of lighting in one scan. You don't have to scan it 20 times, it does it at the point of choosing that option for 3D light. The artwork's under there. The first thing we have to do is focus it. Come up, and at some point you'll see a red line. So that's a laser pointing at your artwork, and we've just got to get that red line within the range of the green. So now that's telling you that the surface of the painting is within the focus of the head of the unit.
Yeah.
So we can now hit the scan button.
Oh. It's nice and easy to use, right?
With 3D lighting, it takes about 60 to 70 seconds. And one of the first things we can do is crop it. So we come into here and we can just crop down. And then
Okay. Wow.
We can come in here and we can adjust exposure.
Very exciting. Good.
So now what can we do with this file? Well, other options we've got with the 3D lighting. So flat
Yep.
with some texture,
Texture. Yep.
more texture. So what I would suggest we do is we've already saved it with flat lighting. So I would say you can save it at every point, but I would choose, you know, a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just +3, and then we'll save that off as well.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
And we can save off up to 21 files, flat lighting, and then 10 gradations each way.
Right.
If we were using a camera, we'd have to rephotograph this 20 times to get 20 different types of lighting.
Yes.
In one scan, we've got many different lighting effects. So we'll just save off those files. Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah.
How easy it is, and I'm really happy with the colour that it's been able to reproduce and the texture.
Yeah. What other things are you thinking to put your artwork on? Use your designs for?
Well, wall hangings, so that's why I was thinking the soft fabrics.
Right.
But it can reproduce it on a lot of materials. Timber's another one I'm interested to put it on. I'm blown away with how easy it is to get a scan of something that would be very complex to do.